Guys, what's up? Kirby Smith, Lightspeed Construction, coming to you today here on a project that we actually been called out by a friend of ours. I'm not going to mention their name at the moment, but it's an HOA that they're working with, that they're interested in having the insurance company possibly fund at least this roof. You can see it's some sort of a hickory colored shingle. Appears to be somewhat standard width, although I wouldn't swear to that. I haven't actually measured it fully just yet, but it is badly worn, badly beaten up, and I know there's been some leaks on this. There's two at least that I can see that are currently tarped, and one that's been repaired in the recent past. So one of the things we'll mention is that this is the repair that was done. You know, I mean, I think one of the contentions and one of the things that I'm actually out here to try and observe is the availability of repairing these shingles and doing a repair. So ASTM, I think that's going to be the Association of Standard Materials Testing, or Testing Materials, something like that. They test materials along a wide array of industries and trades, but shingles and roofing is one of them. And ASTM 3160 is a test to determine whether or not shingles can be uplifted to a degree to allow for hammers to fit underneath and to slide a shingle out and put a new shingle under. And unfortunately, what that test says is that and you can see these shingles have been replaced by somebody sometime in the past. That test says that if you do lift the shingle and it leaves some sort of creasing or wears the material out, as you can kind of see that creasing right here, you can see that nice easy crease, and this I said was done by others. I'm not exactly sure, looks like probably in the recent past, but it certainly tells me that we've got a fractured shingle. And I'll go in a little closer, and this I don't think was done by my buddies, the company that we're out here on behalf of, but it's actually caused creasing along every single course of these two courses. And so that would not be a passing grade or a passing test. You know, some of that is going to be, let's see if the shingle, it's not going to lift. Some of that is going to be based on the age of the shingle. Will it fracture once you gently lift it to do a repair? So we're actually going to do this repair not on the front section. No. We're going to go to the back. It's a little bit better shape back here, and so it would stand a better chance to reason that it might, it might indeed be able to withstand some of that uplift that I'm going to be forcing on it to do a repair. So if you guys don't mind, bear with me, it's just me out here this evening. This is going to be a pretty good application. I'm going to say yes. You're gently going to pry shingles up, pry them apart. As you can see, they are separating, which is good. Now separate the next course of shingles just gently so that there's what the ASTM 3160, 6130, whatever it is. Sorry. The ASTM testing says is that shingle should be able to withstand a 90-degree bend without fracturing, and that's going to be the minimum amount. It's going to make sense for us to be able to install this new shingle underneath. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and attempt that with this pitch gauge, and I may not even go all the way to 90 degrees, but you can see the pitch gauge is on the roof here. I'm going to gently lift it. That would probably be in and around a little bit less than 90 degrees, right? You guys can see it. That's clearly maybe not 90, right? So that's whatever that is. You can see that that's maybe 45 or so degrees, something like that. You know, I'm coming in here and I'm looking, let me grab my camera, looking back at this shingle and I've immediately got a crack and failure. It's going to be a crack in the mat right here. You guys can probably notice that on the camera. There's a crack in this tooth, crack, and that was not even a 90-degree bend. You can see this crack here as well. This is going to be a test that will determine whether or not this roof can be repaired, right? So with that said, it would appear this particular shingle, just due to its age and kind of the weathering that's occurred, is not going to be acceptable for repair, or called non-repairable according to ASTM and this particular guide within that test, that material test. The other thing is that, you know, you can see this dragon tooth came completely dislodged. The thing's kind of separating just a touch, just from a gentle, maybe 45-degree tug. It's not even a full 90 pull. And I've got cracking in this dragon's tooth, that dragon's tooth, and yeah, there too. It's very gently brush away the granules along that. You can see that's clearly not the way that was. I'm hoping that's pretty evident. And so, you know, my evaluation on this is that it would not be possible to replace this without fracturing the shingles, similar to what we saw right over here on this slope. And having these style fractures occurring that occurred on another repair, right? So that's a shingle failure caused by repair. You can even see the fiberglass mat right there, right along that break line. And sort of the same thing here, where that shingle would have fractured. Just an absolute break in the shingle. You can see it cut right here and broken. So yeah, I mean, I think that it's a pretty good referendum on that test. And you know, with that said, I don't know if I'm going to bend the shingle back any further. I'm going to go ahead and let it sit, let it reseal. I don't think there's any need to replace this shingle, but just to make a statement that, you know, as the insurance company is evaluating this particular loss, whatever step that the client and the contractor and the insurance company need to take a look at, they can be assured that this shingle is not going to accept repairs from that location that's already been done and this location right here that was just fracture tested due to according to ASTM standards. Guys, again, my name's Kirby Smith. I'm with Lightspeed Construction. I hope this helps, and that's it. Take it easy. See you later.